Welcome back to in today's video. Complete skylines. In today's video, we're going to be finishing up the airport. So I first started by building the airport's parking lot. Honestly, we would need more parking than this, but we'll work that out later on once this area gets a bit more developed to figure out where all extra parking can be and like off-site parking. But that will be a future thing. But this is a pretty good amount of parking. I would probably need another parking area about this size for the extra parking needed. But yeah. And then I just pretty much finished it off by putting a whole bunch more parking spaces in and also some parking decks. And then I also made it to where they're all just the concrete variant, just because I wouldn't have invested a whole lot in making them all look nice. And also, I did add in a little extension, but that I need to get rid of later on because of the cargo train line. And this is the extension right here, but I first brought our road out, and this I just wanted to finish the road off and connect it up to this one, so this way we could get a better highway connection. And so this just reduced the bottleneck of the other side of the road. And also, it just made it to where this the airport had a highway connection, and also that this road was completed, and also now it will work a whole lot better and be a whole lot smoother in terms of traffic. And then I just went through and decorated it all up. And then after I put in the cargo line, I then put the road that will go to our cargo airport. And so I did just need to raise it up a bit just to get over the other road that we got here. But then I just brought it down to the ground, and pretty gentle grade going down. And then I just figured out where I was going to put the main building for the cargo airport. And they are separately zoned, but they do end up working together in that cargo airport, or cargo planes can use the runways in the other airport zone, technically. But even though they look like one big complex. But it's fine. I then decorated this whole place up with some warehouses and also other storage buildings for our different stuff that wouldn't be being transported by train or by, obviously, plane. And then I just made a spot for our cargo train station, and this is just going to be the end station, and they do use both sides, surprisingly. I know in the past they haven't, but I guess Paradox fixed that. But I then put in water pipes and then connected the road up, and then I did expand our parking lot a bit more, technically, by adding in some more stuff in there, but I'll talk about it in a little bit. Because I came back over to our cargo airport, gave it all power, and then I added another large warehouse. I made one of these fish, I believe, and I made one of these zone goods and one of these unique goods, and then I believe I did fish in those smaller ones. And then I also added in the different storage facilities for the specialized materials, and these will just get used up, or at least will get used up when needed. And they'll probably be pretty empty right now, but once I start to get our industries all started up, they'll get filled up, and we won't have any problems with that. And I pretty much just continued adding them, and that was pretty much it. then I put in the place where our cargo planes will park. While the airport will probably have more of them, this should be enough. People would be pretty quick in terms of offloading stuff, and they can always park the planes, or have them wait inside one of the passenger things. And then I did just check on our rail line, and now there's tons of trains coming in here. Some intercity trains, or cargo trains, and some non-intercity cargo trains, which pretty much the only difference is that they're coming from outside the city. And then because of how the airports work, I did need a runway to actually get it working. So I just put in a runway real quick. And this is a pretty good size, and it actually did end up lining up perfectly with that taxiway right there. And yeah, then I just concreted it all off, and I got to work on airport extras. And I put in a refueling stations all throughout. Put one here. This would be probably like the main one where trucks would come and fill up these tanks. But I put a total of 3 in, I believe. And then I also put in some hangars and parked planes throughout the whole airport. And this is what I was talking about by expanding our parking lot here. I put in the airport headquarters building, and with that I just decided to expand our parking lot out to the cargo road. So that's why there's going to be also some more traffic on it because of this. And wasn't a big expansion to it, but definitely did add a bit. But generally I think about it, we could probably add some more on the other side. And then I just finished off all the taxiways for the new stuff we added and made sure everything was to how I liked. And then I concreted it all off. And then, due to service vehicles not being able to get through the cargo hub, airport hub building, I didn't need to put all services in here, so I did put a recycling center and also a police and fire station, just to make sure nothing obviously happens here. And then I did just put in last bit of concrete and off stuff, and then I put in some more parking here. Just concrete the extra bit off, and then I finished this off with a nice big fence that went around the entire exterior. It didn't go on the other side of the terminals, but that is because terminals block it. And then I pretty much just put the fence all around, and I wasn't trying to make it too straight, just wanted to make sure it all looked nice and felt right. And then I got rid of trees, decorated up the place, did all sorts of final touches. And then over here, they would make sure no trees came on the other side of the fence. I also didn't want to put too many trees because there isn't exactly trees on the other side of that fence, and nature doesn't really stop for fence lines, so they would just try and clean that up as best they can. And any places, grass areas inside the airport, they would keep clean in terms of trees. But here's the final product. Do hope you enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe, and do hope to see you next one. Bye!